Now, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto, today will be making is that day tour in the Mount Kenya region. Atakuwa akitembelea kaunti ya Muranga na kaunti ya Nyandarua. Now, in Muranga County, that is where I want us to focus on. This is the county where the Member of Parliament of Kiharu hails from, Honorable Ndidi Nyoro, a man that has been rumored to be a project of President William Ruto, a man that has been rumored to be being prepared by President William Ruto to come and vie for a higher top position come the year 2027, and that might lead to the division of the Mount Kenya votes, making President William Ruto win his second term as the president. Now, today, we all saw when the meetings were called in Parliament of members of Parliament, were called in State House for the members of Parliament of Mount Kenya. Ndidi Nyoro did not attend those meetings. But when he called the governors, the governor of Murang'a, Ruto Kangata, attended that meeting. Now come to Murang'a County. After the president spoke in an interview at Sagana, in Nyeri at Sagana State Launch, he said that Ndidi Nyoro is his young man that he's mentoring in politics, and that, yeah, they might have some few differences, but one thing with them is that they will stand firm, they will continue working together, and he, President William Ruto, will continue kupanga Ndidi Nyoro hapa na pale. And when the people of Kiharu received that information, they did interviews, they talked with people, they warned the president of making false narratives in regards to their son who they gave him to serve with them in the year 2022. They said Ruto is trying to use the name of Bwana Ndidi Nyoro to make it look like they are working together. The intel that we are receiving is that Ndidi Nyoro has received an invite from the president to today at least make an appearance in his tour, saying that appearance might be one that will at least bring the people of Kiharu to his side, saying that appearance is one that will make the people of Kiharu really view President William Ruto as a man that as the support of the great leaders of the mountain, including Ndidi Nyoro. But what we are being told is that Ndidi Nyoro, this is not the first time that he is receiving these invites. This is not the first time that the president is begging him to come back and join him in the campaign trail. Ndidi Nyoro has refused. Ndidi Nyoro has decided that this is not the right time for me to join the political wagon of President William Ruto. It's not my right time to sing praises to you, Mr. President. I am doing the best I can to the people of Kiharu to make them understand that they did not elect me as their leader to go in parliament to eat the CDF money and to benefit from the chippings of power that they give me. Are we together? And that is why Ndidi Nyoro is said to have turned down this invite. So today the president at all cost will try. You all know, Mr. President, he will do everything in his power to prove that mimi na Ndidi Nyoro tuko kimoja. Mimi na Ndidi Nyoro we are still working together. But in real sense, the only person that is working with President William Ruto is Ruto Kangata. Now, the intel that we have, on the side of Ndidi Nyoro working with President William Ruto, or being a project for President William Ruto, we have been told that Ndidi Nyoro, Ruto Kangata, and Babu Owino are preparing a political party. They are preparing a political outfit which will challenge Rigathi Gachagua in the Mount Kenya region. Now, this tour of President William Ruto once it ends is when the plans will be put in place for Rigathi Gachagua to come and launch his political outfit in the Mount Kenya region. You know, as time goes by, if there is a man that is turning to be relevant in the Mount Kenya region and losing the crowd, is Rigathi Gachagua. Police are being deployed left, right, and center to tame Rigathi Gachagua. Malls have been planted within the circles of Rigathi Gachagua to make sure that Rigathi Gachagua, does not continue sweeping the mountain off its feet as he has been doing in recent days. But we all know, if there is a man that was not really loved, that he got his love out of sympathy, was Rigathi Gachagua. And now it's about time that the countermeasures should be deployed. And the countermeasures for President William Ruto has always been Ndidi Nyoro, has always been people like Akina Irongo Kangata, has always been people like Gathoni Mushomba. Now, you all heard the other day Gathoni Mushomba sounding as if, our tongue is changing. People are realizing that Rigathi Gachagua is not the right fit for them to hold, so that they will have the support of the people. And that is why you heard Gathoni telling Gachagua that, Bwana Rigathi, it's high time you realize that you are not a leader of the mountain. That you're not a leader who represent the Mount Kenya region alone. You represent the whole country. So if you want to be a political god in this country, go ahead, speak one language. Speak the language that everybody and every Kenyan understands. Not every press conference you call, you speak in your mother tongue. Not every visit you make is either in Nyandarua, Nakuru, Meru, Tharaka, Embu, Kirinyaga, Laikipia. No, please don't. Now, what was Gathoni Mushomba trying to say? We need somebody that speaks our language. And when you look at Ndidi Nyoro is a man, when he was removed even as the budget chair, the people of Kondele, imagine Kondele saying that, Mr. President, don't mess with that young man, because the future of this country needs such people. They need the right mentoring. They need the right support, so that when the time comes, we can give them the chance to lead this nation to the right direction. Are we together? So the question is, how or what can President William Ruto do today to convince Ndidi Nyoro to at least make an appearance at his tour in Murang'a County? Let me remind you that in Nyeri, the president used all the resources he had to make sure that he pulls one Governor Mutahi Kahiga to make an appearance at the political rally, remembering that Mutahi Kahiga has been an upfront soldier for Rigathi Gachagua. And since Rigathi Gachagua was defamed or was called a lot of things by the president, the man seems to be under house arrest. He hasn't spoken, he hasn't come out. He organized a press conference with Akina Kalonzo Musyoka, Akina Martha Karua and Eugene Wamalwa, but for him not to make an appearance. But now, tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.